Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Happy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome to Houston Life. Can you believe it? It is March 29th, 2022. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala, ticking away to the end of the month, right?
Almost
Can you believe
April.
it? I know. Today on Houston Life, the fallout from the Will Smith, Chris Rock incident. Yes, we're still talking about it, but listen to this. We're going to go frame by frame with a body language expert to find out what they were really thinking in that moment.
Okay, can't wait for that. Then the history behind the artist who sculpted the Vietnam War Memorial in Houston's bustling Little Saigon.
And she's regarded as a modern-day hidden figure and made history when she suited up Dr. Mae Jemison, the first black woman to go to space. Now, published author Sharon Mcdougall is back to tackle what's trending in our H-Town sit-down.
And Joe Sam is standing by with an in-studio local artist who is blowing up the Houston music scene. Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys, that's right. You can see her here looking all bright and colorful, ready for us to go. She's a local mom turned musician. Eden performs live in studio and proves it's never too late to follow your dreams.
Very nice. Looking very much forward to that. But before we get into all of that, why not a check of today's forecast?
That is right. Today's Tuesday, which means tomorrow's Wednesday. That means we're closer to Friday. Hi, Frank. Did you follow me there?
It works like that every single week.
I followed you day for day. Absolutely. Have you noticed it's an Aquanet kind of day? That wind is rough out there, and that's going to continue. Temperatures on the mild side as promised. Look at these low 80s across the board. Pretty much everywhere. The coast has been a little cooler. It's 77, but I have 80, 82, 83. It's warm. It's windy with winds 21, 24, 23. And these are sustained winds. The gusts are easily in the 30-plus range. And the wind advisory, notice that's until 7 a.m. tomorrow. Gusts could reach 40 miles an hour. Here comes the next storm system. So just to give you a preview of that, that starts to move here once we get to tomorrow morning's commute. I'll go over that hour by hour with you coming up at 3:30. Back to you.
Okay, Franklin. Sounds good. A lot going on in the weather department. Beautiful day outside as well, huh?
Yeah, a little muggy, a little windy. We're never happy, right?
Oh, I love it.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's perfection.
I'm kidding. Frank, we'll see you in just a bit.
Thank you, Frank. Okay, so as Courtney just mentioned a couple moments ago,
Yeah.
people are still talking about this Chris Rock, Will Smith incident that happened Sunday at the Oscars. And we were chatting a lot. There are all these theories coming out. Maybe it was fake. No, it wasn't fake. The apology finally came out. But what did their body language mean, Courtney?
You know what? There is a lot to unpack here.
There's a lot to unpack. Well, listen, Jada Pinkett Smith, she's now calling for healing. What really went down at the Oscars, our friend, body language expert, Jan Hargrave is in the house. And Jan, we always love having you.
Thank you.
And what's incredible about you is you're able to sort of decode the body language to further explain what went down. And what we're going to do is show a series of images, and you're going to sort of talk us through them.
Correct. Because when I watched it, you know, I watched it probably in a different viewpoint because I was looking, I wanted to see facial expressions. I wanted to see, was Chris Rock's hand facing down? Was it facing upward? And he said, you know, Jada, I love you, things of that sort. Will's body language, walking back to the table. So all of that, because, you know, I hate to say it again, but actions speak louder than words. And even during his apology, I mean, there are things that just kind of glimpse out or micro expressions that you can really tell what's going on underneath. And it wasn't staged because if it, I mean, the Academy would have been sued out of their mind if it was staged because of the curse words that came out. There was no way it was staged. But at first, everybody thought so because, you know, Chris did not go down, nor did he touch his cheek after he was hit. But then with everything that followed from that, then you could tell that it was not staged. It actually happened.
Okay, just to refresh people in case they're like, I don't know what happened. What is she talking about? We do have a little bit of video here that we want to roll because this is kind of the incident leading up to it. Are we just staying on? Okay, maybe we're just staying on images.
Okay.
But so Will, you know, this is the joke.
Right.
And Will laughs.
Right, Will laughs, but if you notice when Will laughs, Will never does, it's his baseline, he never does a ha 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 burly laugh. It's always a pretend laugh. That's his regular behavior. So he was doing it, he was leaning back. We always lean back from things we don't like, so he probably didn't like what was going on, but was not going to show it. And then probably saw Jada's face and then thought to himself, I need to do something to let her know that I'm going to stand up for her each time. But notice every time that he laughs, Will's laugh is not a genuine laugh. It's kind of like a pretend laugh. So here you have it. hit here. And then Chris, when it first started off, though, Chris had his hands behind his back, which is very proud and military and brave. And even after he was hit, he took on that same stance. And when you're exposing this whole area, your chest area here, which is the very sensitive part, all of your organs are here, but he was exposing this to say, if you want to come back, because I'm ready. But he did not, of course.
And interesting in this image, Jan, he still has that same stance.
That's what I'm saying.
As Will Smith is approaching him.
Right, right. The interesting thing, though, after Will hit him, and maybe they can go on to that, as Will is walking back to his seat with Jada, it was someone who had a smirk on the face. It was maybe stomping to get back, and the chest was out. In other words, like a kid who did something like I told you off and I got away with it. Is
a little bit of a swagger, right? A little bit of a
Sure, with a little bit of a swagger there, and then went back to his seat. You see he's holding onto his shirt here, but the chest is puffed out, and you have this little smirk on the face. So all of those together, he was proud with what he had done at the moment. He's probably very sorry now with what he had done, but at the moment he was proud. Then went back to his seat, and then as he sat, he, again, you know, he raises his chin and then uses some curse words and talks to Chris this way. So raising up the chin is a sign of belligerent, like I'm putting my nose down at you, is really the impression that he gave when he was saying those words.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it was interesting to watch.
Now, Jada and Will, we have a shot, this here, they're really looking intensely at one another.
I'm sure she told him, I mean, she would stand by him no matter what. So I'm sure she's probably telling him something, you know, I'm okay with you. You know, you just did what you probably had to do then, but probably they didn't even have to say words. Probably their eyes told it to each other. You know, this is going to be, they did not realize probably how serious it was, but you know what? There was a person, you know how you have a seat filler? You have seat fillers? And there was a seat filler there that night who took a selfie with an Oscar winner on the side of her, and she was escorted out of the building. So this was pretty tough, and to not have him escorted out of the building is, I think, a bad thing. I mean, you know, in Hollywood, the children saw this, you know, and bullying is big in the United States, and we can't let someone hit someone and then be awarded with a statue. I mean, that's a very bad impression. So Hollywood's going to have to do something, maybe set something straight, some boundaries. And then even during his speech, and I don't know if you saw the speech when he apologized at the end, you know, he's talking, but he is not talking sincerely. He's probably at this time kind of, you know, still boasting that he won. He's crying, but at one time when he says, I want to apologize to the Academy, he brings his hand here. And, you know, I've always told you, left-handed gestures are highly associated with someone being dishonest. So as he says, I apologize, his hand comes here and then it comes back out. I know that sometimes he wiped away the tear, but when he said, I apologize to the Academy, my other nominees also. So in the end, you know, it's probably not going to turn out that well for him, but the body language gave it all away about proudness of what I had done, and I probably got away with this, you know. And then now people are talking about those who stood up when he received the award and, you know, clapped also.
Oh, wow.
You know,
interesting too. I mean, the body language is different here, but it's interesting, Jan, your take on it. Despite the tears, despite everything he's saying right now, you don't believe a word he's saying.
No, he probably was crying because he's happy that he won, but I don't think that he's sincere about apology. He just knew he had to do that, and he had to save face by saying, you know, I hope they invite me back next year, and kind of made a joke about it, you know, kind of pushing back his shoulders. But he never, ever in his life laughs comfortably and genuinely. It's always kind of, so, you know, he had struggles with his family. I think when he was 9 years old, there was some abuse, something he did not stop his father from doing, something with his mother. So you don't know how these things get up in a child's life, and then later on in life, maybe when they're exposed to something else, it just makes them just rebel.
Yeah, you know, we're taught at a very young age, and this is a teaching moment, I think, as we have children as well, to keep our hands to ourselves, right? Right. Adults need to behave, follow that rule too.
You know, when you're slapping someone, you're like in their face. So
yes, it's a very personal attack.
Right. Right.
Jan Hargrave, it's always great to get your take on it.
Good.
It's great to have you.
I wanted to use that with my right hand, not my left. It's a very personal attack.
And we will have you back.
Okay.
We will
Thank
have
you so much.
Always great to see you. Thanks so much, Jan. We do have a link to connect with Jan on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Do that because she is fantastic. Still to come, adulting, it ain't easy. What skills do you wish you had learned in school, but it never happened?
So many, so many. Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back.
Welcome back to Houston Life. It's time now for our H-Town Sit Down.
And we are so excited to introduce you to today's guest. She's an Air Force veteran who is regarded as a modern-day hidden figure for suiting up Dr. Mae Jemison, the first black woman to go to space. Sharon Mcdougall is a NASA shuttle crew suit technician turned author, penning the children's book Suit Up for Launch with Shay. And today, she joins our H-Town Sit Down for an out-of-this-world conversation. What a cutie. We love Sharon Mcdougall. Come on out.
Hey,
there
girl. I love the walk, love the walk. You know how I move. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. How are you?
Glad to be back home.
Oh, I love it. We're glad to have you back home.
We consider you part of our family here, Sharon, and you always have such a positive attitude. How are the book sales doing?
Going great, but they could be better.
Upside. There we go.
Better.
Suit Up for Launch with Shay, and we love hearing your stories about NASA when you've come on the show to talk about your career and your family and your life. And it's so great that in this children's book you can inspire a whole new generation.
That's right, leave my legacy. So they don't have me to come talk to them at the schools anymore, but now they have the book. And I do still go to the schools, though, to read my book.
Yeah, well, and I will say, too, I mean, hopefully we're getting kind of into the swing of things, so you're going to get back into that. But I think it's so important to have a female figure in the STEM world, in the space world, and to have young girls have a role model. I think that that is so important. Yes. Okay, so we caught up. We have you here. You're looking good. Okay, do you ever make, like, a bucket list? Have you ever done
I haven't made a bucket list, but I want to do everything. I'm not afraid. I'm an adventurer. I think the only scary thing I haven't done is the bungee jumping.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
but I've done skydiving and, you know, zip lining and all of that.
What about
held alligators.
Okay. Yeah. Would you go to space, though? Like,
oh, come on, Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
Come on.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Y'all need to let a soup tech go to space. Y'all sending all these celebrities and everybody. I worked with the space program.
Yeah.
You're the one that needs to go.
You deserve it.
Yes.
And I know you skydived and stuff. So there's this article talking now that people make this, you know, we make our bucket lists or vision boards. Now it's the anti-bucket list.
Things you don't want to do?
Ever do again. So like maybe did it once, never going back. Things on the list, obviously, are bungee jumping, oversharing. Maybe you loan a friend money with hopes of getting it back. That never happened.
Never.
Maybe settle for that relationship. Oh, it'll be better. Or
Go
my favorite, go
He ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna change.
No, he ain't gonna change. I'm never going camping.
What's
and
wrong
let me
with
tell
camping?
You, listen,
glamping.
No.
We need to glamp.
I need a hotel and a shower and a toilet.
Okay, Sharon, what about you? Is there something you've done that you would never do again?
Well, I
keep it clean, girl. No, I was kidding.
I'm glad you said that. The thrill is gone for skydiving because I've done it twice.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I would do it a million times.
But it's like, after the first and second time, it's like, okay, it was all right.
Oh, I'm just free falling here to the ground.
The hot air balloon was pretty cool, but if you ever go, make sure you have something to put across the back of your neck because it's really hot from the fire.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
smart.
And I didn't know that. I happened to have a jacket with me, though, so I wrapped up and looked all cute, though. You know, that's how I do. But I don't think I'd do that anymore unless somebody wanted me to do it with them.
Okay.
What about you? Would you
some good
do?
ones.
Is there anything that you did?
I mean, I had a wild assignment where I went to the wreckage of the Titanic. I know it's not a normal thing to do, but I would never go back. It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
It's 2.5 miles at the bottom of the North Atlantic. What about you?
Well, I would never skydive. I would never do anything like that.
Why not? It's so great.
No, I just can't.
Tandem.
I would say that it probably thing I did in the past that I would never do again is like a spring break competition. We'll just leave it there.
Wet t-shirt.
Are you kidding me?
I did not say
Are you?
I did not say
your
that.
Body language. Your body language said it.
Was this the time you went to Florida? Like Pensacola?
Oh, girl. Did they drop the water
I didn't
this
go
way?
to Pensacola. I went to Daytona.
Oh, okay.
Race car driving.
I am calling your mother during commercial break.
I don't know what's going on.
Did they do the flash dance water? Or did they shoot a hose?
Wow. Wow. Do you want me to do the next topic? A recent survey of 2,000 Americans conducted by one poll, 47% of respondents wish their high school had better taught them not to do a wet t-shirt contest. So anyway, the question is, Did our high schools not prepare us well for the world? So 6 in 10 adults, in fact, say that they wish they had better money schools leaving high schools. And this was all after the survey was saying, you know, we learned about parallelograms and things in school that, you know, it's not National Parallelogram Month. When was the last time you used a parallelogram?
Well,
maybe we should know how to, like...
National Parallelogram.
No.
But maybe we should have learned how to, like,
I do
buy a
feel
house
like,
or...
You know, this when you're in high school, you're thinking, how in the world? And you're a math person.
I walked out of algebra. They sent me to the office because I'm like, this makes no sense, adding alphabets and numbers. What?
Oh, wow.
You are so right.
I was a bad. I walked out, and she said, go to the office. I'm already leaving.
I'm halfway there.
I'm like, I told her it don't make no sense.
Have you used algebra, though, in your, like, when you were working on the spacesuits?
No.
Know how you plus, minus, millimeters of mercury, things like that, but no.
No algebra.
No.
Okay.
Oh, this was fun.
But I wish that I would have learned how to sew.
How to sew?
I went to home ec, but I only did the cooking part. I didn't do the sewing.
Well, I can teach you. I can teach you.
Awesome.
I love this.
Because I love wearing costumes. So I would love to be able to make my own costumes.
Okay, we're going to hook you up. Courtney knows how to make costumes, too, apparently.
I don't know about costumes.
Very small
Check
ones.
in with Joe Sam
Tiny
for our
ones.
question of the day.
See-through costumes.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word.
You didn't have to.
She told on herself.
I didn't say. Joe, can you help me out here?
Let me change the subject.
All of you guys need help there. But you know what? I'm saying I didn't just walk out of algebra class. I didn't go at all. They just didn't see me. But you know what? We want to hear from you guys. What's something you wish you learned in school? We already have some great comments coming in on our Facebook page. Let's take a look right now. Michelle, she writes in, how to play the stock market. Everybody's doing that right now to earn some extra dollars. Finances on top. Lynn, she writes in, basic home repair. Everybody needs that too. Some really great skills that they should have taught. That is a good one. All right, coming up next, we have Andrea. She puts in taxes, card maintenance, how to sew, speak Spanish, list goes on and on.
Yeah.
So, of course, you guys, everybody's commenting right now. We want you to head over to our Facebook page on Houston Life. Join that conversation, and we'll share more of your comments a little later on in the show. I don't think I'm even going to ask you guys.
I know, right? It's not safe, Joe. We're not a safe place. It's not a safe place. No, I will say change a tire. I wish I had learned how to do that.
Yeah, auto mechanics, home ec, they're all good. Joe, thank you so much. We have very practical viewer comments today, too. Very nice. And Sharon Mcdougall, wow. You didn't know what you were walking into today, did you?
I'm always ready for anything.
Stay
ready, you don't have to get ready.
That is so true.
And you look beautiful. It's great to catch up with you. Always a blast.
Yes, but thank you guys for inviting me back. I can't wait to come back.
You're always
I will
welcome.
be back.
You're part of our family.
Absolutely.
Here, Sharon. All right, when we come back, speaking of things we all wish we'd learned in school, from bank statements to tax returns, how long should we be keeping these sensitive documents? The answer, plus details on a safe and totally free, you can get rid of them.
That's right. And later, how certain flooring can impact your health. Find out which materials can help you improve your mental and physical well-being. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back. With tax season underway and more people working from home, now's the perfect time to get rid of those sensitive documents you may have lying around. Comerica Bank Houston Market President Jason Baker is here with details on a free event that we can all take advantage of. It's so great to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
And Shred Day is a very popular day. So many of us hear this and think, oh my goodness, this is a lifesaver. As a matter of fact, I just did this in January. I went through and found tons of documents from the 90s and 2000s, and I thought, where do I take it? This is our answer.
This is the place, and the timing is relevant because everyone's doing spring cleaning, right? Everyone's doing taxes. Everyone's realized they have more things than they thought they had, and here's the place to take them, a safe way to destroy, secure, and sensitive documents.
And this is the thing, when we think of these kinds of tax returns and all this, all of our sensitive information is on there. So what do we need to know about Shred Day? We're going to give all the details, but let's, you know, there's really no limit of the amount we can bring, but what can we bring and how do you suggest we get it there?
Yeah, there's no limit, and we really want to focus on paper documents, right? Things that can go through a shredder that we're going to do on a mass scale through our partner, Iron Mountain, who's supporting us. And the best way to do it is to pack it up in your car. It's a drive-through event, so you don't even have to get out of your car. I think we're going to have good weather, but if rain or shine, we'll be going, and you just pull up, open your trunk, and we'll be there to take it out and destroy it on site.
And KPRC2 has been a sponsor of this event. I've been out on Shred Day. It is very easy. You're looking at past Shred Day video. Yes, they make it super simple for you. You pop the trunk, you hand what you need to do. But what about the details? What kind of the year frame that we're looking for? What are the documents that?
Yeah, I mean, it can be anything from, you know, those pesky credit card, you know, offers that you got last week to old tax documents that are older than 7 years.
Okay.
Because you want to keep everything 7 years and younger in your file just in case. But, you know, older information, medical bills. You know, I've even found that like mobile deposited checks you deposit with your phone that you don't really know what to do with that have sensitive information. That's a great thing to bring and make sure you destroy it. So.
Yeah. Okay. So this is also really great. It lets us declutter. It lets us get rid of it in a secure manner. But this also benefits the Houston Food Bank, and explain that for our viewers as well.
Yeah, it's really important. You know, this is also a time of year where we're trying to restock the pantries of the Houston Food Bank, right? And we know that this just is what's been going on the last couple of years, and also with summer coming up with families and children, it's a tough time for food security. So if you can, you know, bring non-perishable food items. You know, while you're cleaning out your desk, bring a couple cans, or we'll also be accepting cash and credit donations.
That is awesome. It's a really great event, and it helps to, the Houston Food Bank has provided close to 270,000 meals for hungry Houstonians, so it stays in our backyard. Jason Baker with Comerica Bank, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it. And I know lots of people are going to come out. Shred Day Houston is this Saturday, starts at 8 a.m., goes till 4 p.m. This is Comerica and the Mangum Banking Center. For more information, visit comerica.com/shreddayhouston. It's great information. Gather all of your things to get out there on Saturday. All right, Derek, we're going to send it over to you.
Courtney, you know I'm a massive fan of Shred Day. It's on the calendar every single year. Thank you, Jason. That was great. All right, did you know the flooring in your home can impact both the physical and mental health? Well, before making a decision, a company called 50 Floor wants you to know how your floors could affect your well-being. This is really interesting to me, Maria. Can new floors actually affect someone's mood? And you've done some research about this.
Right. I mean, can you believe, we know that so much of our environment does affect the way we feel, right? So, of course, you can apply that to floors. And research has been done on rooms with wooden touches and wooden accents. And it actually does show that it will affect your physiological, your psychological state. It can lower anxiety. It can lower your heart rate. So we want to talk about the benefits of wood floors, but any type of floor that is going to be better than what you have, and it can actually make you happier.
That is so
Now, don't take me to court with it over this, but there is research that shows that, and it makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, it's interesting that bringing a little bit of like nature from outside into the home, but also let's say that someone is living in a space like maybe the carpet is a bit outdated,
Yes.
maybe it's stained as carpet can get over time. Just putting in something fresh and new, I can imagine that having a clean palette is beneficial for us.
I mean, floors definitely are like the canvas of your home. And sometimes we think we're going to paint the walls, we're going to buy a new couch. People, you can get new floors, and 50 Floor can take you from point A to point Z and be there with you every step of the way to make sure you get the right floors, because they can, in fact, impact the energy in your home and how you feel.
I love that you brought up painting the walls, because obviously painting the walls, that is a dramatic change, and that's a very quick, inexpensive way to change your room. But oftentimes what you said, someone might paint a wall, or maybe they're getting a new piece of furniture, but if your flooring is outdated, or maybe it's chipped and damaged, replacing and having this brand new floor, there's nothing quite like it.
Nothing quite like it, and it certainly is an easy fix. People sometimes think it's going to be too expensive, it's going to take too much time, I don't even know what I want. Well, that's where 50 Floor comes in. We are home improvement done right. We're going to get it done for you according to your lifestyle, your budget. If you want just one room, hey, we can do just one room. You want to do the entire house, we can do that for you as well. And you know why 50 Floor is different, but maybe folks at home don't know why it's different. And we come to you. That's what makes it so much easier, Derek, that we're going to bring all of these samples of wood or carpet or vinyl or tile, anything that you've chosen, to the comfort of your home.
Well, and I think anyone who has shopped for flooring, Maria, can relate to just how great that would be. I've told you the story before that my mom and I were out at a big box store looking for flooring options for her home, and she was really overwhelmed by the process. process. But you have created this formula at 50 Floor where, as you mentioned, the samples come to your home, and that way people can make a low-pressure decision and say, hey, you know what? I really love this floor, and it just so happens to look great in my space.
Exactly. You know, we're going to take our time, sit with you, and really discuss your lifestyle and make sure that, you know, maybe this color is going to look better than that color. You thought you were going to go darker, but then we sit with you and we show you the various colors and different widths and sizes of planks of tile. We'll let you know the lingo. Don't worry. We're going to be with you. You don't have to feel overwhelmed, and make sure that you get the right floor.
Yeah, take a deep breath and allow 50 Floor to do all of the heavy lifting literally for you as you make your decision. Maria, it's always great to see you.
Thank you.
Some beautiful options there. All month long, 50 Floor has a special offer for Houston Life viewers to receive free installation. And if you call within the next hour and use the promo code Houston Life, you'll get an additional $100 off your order. Call 877-50-FLOOR. That's 877-503-5667, or visit them online, 50floor.com.
And still to come, Lauren Kelly is chatting with a rock band legend about their scary new project. Hi, Lauren.
That's right, Courtney. Coming up, Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters. He is bringing down their special movie project that took the band from the recording studio to the big screen. And we'll get a check of what's coming up for the news at 4, including a look at your afternoon forecast. Houston Life is back in just 2 minutes.
Welcome back to Houston Life. Courtney and Derek text. We are back, sort of.
I blame Daytona. The stories during commercial break are really something. Hey, why don't we send things... We're going to send things over to Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what they have coming up at 4 o'clock.
We're not helping you guys out. Keep laughing. Want to see how long this goes.
You just want to throw this in our laps?
Well, apparently she won a lot of free drinks in Daytona.
Oh,
We're going to leave it at that.
Oh. Wow. Well, do tell. How does one win a number of free drinks in Daytona?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Don't know. I bet it's
Where's Daytona?
Even Tex is like, oh, I don't want anything to do with this. Tex is like, I'm out of here. Forget this.
I'm not associated with this.
Wow.
He exited.
Tex jetted on you guys. Tex said deuces.
He lives with the GM. He should stay. There's more dirt on me than should be had.
Wow. Man, when Tex cuts out on you, it must be bad.
Failed.
We're done.
Failed. Okay.
Probably won't be here tomorrow.
Producers are like, guys, can you get on with this?
Wow.
Off the rails.
Shall I save the day?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a warm and windy day as promised. Look at these temperatures, 83 in Sugar Land right now. And look at the wind. These are sustained winds, 20, 24, 23, 21 up in Conroe. But look at the gusts to 37 miles an hour in Houston, 36 Lake Jackson, Palacios, 35 in Conroe. It's breezy, no surprise. A wind advisory continues across the area until 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So all evening long, it's going to be breezy like this into the overnight with south winds 15 to 25 and gusts to 40. And for that reason, we have a fire weather watch over much of the Houston area, south and west, from 1 until 7 today, just because of it's fairly dry out there, but it's really windy. So please, no burning. Much of the rest of the state has a high fire danger. Also, where you see this pink color all the way back into West Texas, red flag warnings for pretty much the same reason, that their humidity is even lower than ours. Watching this system here in the Four Corners states, that's the weather maker for tomorrow. We'll go close up on this coming up at 4. But generally, we're looking at a messy morning commute for Wednesday. That's what gets in and out of here. The good news is it does get out of here. Now, this is interesting. That's noon tomorrow. And notice the front is still back here. But the warm air, this westerly warm air will come in. We could well see 86 degrees tomorrow after the rain moves through and before the front gets here. So don't be surprised to see a warm afternoon and a dry one. It's really a morning event for tomorrow. You can see the Futurecast brings those winds in there tomorrow night out of the north. So 86, a messy morning. Then the cool air returns for Thursday, and we head into a pretty pleasant weekend. their most favorite word after wine there at Houston Life.
Yes.
Weekend and wine. There we go.
We'll get through Wednesday. Okay, Frank, thank you.
All right, and here is some other stories we're covering at 4 o'clock for you today.
Yeah, millions will soon be able to get a second COVID-19 vaccine booster, which would be a 4th shot. We'll let you know who qualifies and when you can get this new shot.
Plus, besides coronavirus, what else are doctors seeing going around the Houston area? And some of the conditions even have similar symptoms. So our KPRC2 health reporter Haley Hernandez is going to be speaking to the experts.
Then caught on camera, a bear breaks into a family's home for a reason. Yeah, why experts say the bear wanted inside that house. Is there ever a good reason?
Probably the same thing that Courtney found in Daytona.
Possibly, yes.
Slightly different.
Okay.
Food. I get it. Yeah, he was hungry.
All the snacks.
Exactly.
Bears go to Daytona, too.
They do.
Bears love Daytona.
They do. Thank
So
you.
I've heard.
The Daytona Bears.
All right, guys. We'll see you
Enjoy
at
the rest of your
4
show.
o'clock. All right, shifting gears now. So the Foo Fighters, of course, have been on all our minds since the sudden and tragic passing of their drummer, Taylor Hawkins, just last weekend.
And before the untimely news broke, Lauren Kelly got a chance to chat with lead singer Dave Grohl about a side project the band had been working on. Hi, Lauren.
Hey, guys. As legendary rock band for 26 years, the Foo Fighters are known for some of the best tunes and funniest music videos in the industry. But just how did they get involved in a slasher flick? Lead singer Dave Grohl is chatting all about Studio 666. Dave, I'm freaking out a little bit. I am a huge fan. We love the Foo Fighters here in Houston. And let me tell you something. I turned this flick on and I wasn't really sure what to expect. How did Studio 666 come about?
First of all, it's not something we ever expected or aspired to do, like making a full-length feature horror film. This friend of mine, 3 years ago, this friend of mine comes out of a meeting, totally unrelated to the Foo Fighters, and he texts me and he's like, I was just in a meeting and these people want to make a horror film with you guys. And my initial reaction was, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, why would we do something so ridiculous? And then we moved into that house, the one in the film. That's where we made our last record. And so when we started recording, I'm like, hold on a second. We're in this creepy old house already. Why don't we finish making the record? And then after that, we'll just get some cameras and make a low budget film. And then it totally snowballed into this full length feature film.
Okay, I'm gonna be really straight with you guys. There was another band and they lived here in the 90s. They thought the sound was incredible, but they never finished their album. Creative differences.
This brings Killer Album to a whole new level. I mean, what did the guys say when you came to them with this idea? Hey, you guys, we're going to make a slasher film. Do you want to be in it? Were they like, yeah, this sounds like a really great idea? Or they were like, Dave, no, we shouldn't do this.
Yeah, no, they're so used to my stupid ideas at this point that they're just like, whatever, Dave. Like, they honestly, I'll say like, hey, let's make a horror film. And they're like, yeah. Here's the thing is basically with the Foo Fighters, I kind of like walk into the fire and they march into battle behind me. And they're just like, okay, Dave, I hope you know what you're doing. And it's been like that for 26 years.
You know what? That's why you guys are still doing what you love to do. And that's why you're still a band after all this time, because you have such a brotherly love for each other. They trust you that much, Dave, to drink all of that yummy blood on set, right? Now, here's another question, Dave. Are we going to get a sequel or a prequel to this film? Because I really do think it has Academy Awards written all over it.
What kind of dude?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my tux is hanging in the closet in the other room. I don't know. It's funny with horror films, you know, they become like a franchise. All of a sudden there's like Studio 666, Studio 667, Studio 668, whatever. But, the trick is if it were to be a rock and roll movie, which it is, I'd love to pass it on to other bands, like to have Weezer go and make a horror film, have Wu-Tang Clan make a horror film, have Coldplay make a horror, like whatever. You just have to find the right combination of people. And I don't know, they're probably out there, I'm just trying to get through this afternoon. We'll figure the sequel out. We'll figure that out tomorrow.
You and me both, Dave. I'm just trying to make it through another day. Well, we love the film. We can't wait for our Houston Life viewers to catch it. And please, tell the guys in the Foos we want to have them back in Houston. We love when you guys come through town and give us a live show. We're looking forward to it. And I can't wait for everyone to check out this film. It really will put a freakishly scared face on you and a smile as well. Dave Grohl, we appreciate your time. And with fans and musicians all over the world reeling from the news of Taylor's passing, watching the film was a nice way to continue to support the band, who just released their decision to cancel all upcoming tour dates. The Foo Fighters' Studio 666 is in theaters now and on demand.
Yeah, it was untimely. You know, AJ, my youngest son, a drummer, and is a huge fan of the Foo Fighters. So it's all we listened to last weekend.
Absolutely.
You know, and we know they are grieving, but it's so good to see him in that light as well. And clearly that was done before Taylor's death.
Yeah, for sure. Great group of guys, though. We wish them the best.
Of course we do. Thank you, Lauren.
Sure. Thanks, Lauren. After the break, a tribute to those who served in honor of the Vietnam War, the Veterans Day.
We'll learn what inspired the late artist Tung Pham to sculpt the prominent sculpture and monument on Bel Air Boulevard. That's when Houston Life returns right after this.
Madison Garrett was born in 2003, the same year her late grandfather, Tung Pham, was commissioned to sculpt Houston's prominent Vietnam War memorial.
It's such a cool story. In honor of National Vietnam War Veterans Day, she's helping to shine a spotlight not only on the monument, but also on her grandfather, the late artist and veteran, Tung Pham.
Hi, my name is Madison Garrett. I'm 18 years old, and I'm the granddaughter to Pham Thong, the artist who sculpted this monument. The monument is a memorial to the Vietnam War. It depicts two soldiers, one Vietnamese, one American, and they're standing side by side, fighting together, and it's really a tribute to those who sacrificed their lives for the freedom of South Vietnam. The memorial is in the Universal Shopping Center on Bel Air Boulevard, in the heart of an area that is known as Little Saigon. The smaller monument behind this one was also sculpted by my grandfather. It depicts a group of refugees fleeing the country, and again, it ties into the thematic elements of freedom, hope, and also new beginnings. He was commissioned in 2003 to make this statue, which is the year I was born, and it's kind of crazy to think that this monument is as old as I am. Growing up, I never truly understood the depth and the significance of his art until I grew older, until after he passed. You know, I always saw him running around the house with like his big hat and paint all over his fingers, looking all disheveled, and I was just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, like there he goes, my crazy grandpa. But now that I'm able to have a better perspective on everything, I appreciate him and his art so much more. Fleeing Vietnam because of the war had such an immense impact on my family and on my grandfather especially. He fought in Vietnam's military, and he truly loved his country, and seeing it fall was devastating for him. And this monument, I think, really captures his feelings of patriotism, hope, and just longing for the country that he used to know. If he were here today, I would probably say, why? Thank you for everything that you've done for the community and for our family. You're such a big part of our family's history, and you've touched the hearts of so many people. Looking at the monuments today, I'm reminded of all of the sacrifice and struggle my grandparents had to go through, and I feel so fortunate to be able to have the life and the opportunities that I have today because of what they did. And my heart just goes out to everyone who was impacted by war and who had to start their lives over in a new country.
Such a beautiful tribute, and it's so beautiful to hear it in her words and through her eyes, right? At just 18 years old. For the full article on the memorial, just head to our website, HoustonLife.tv.
All right, now let's send things over to Joe Sam, who has the inspiring story of a local mom turned musician. This is cool, Joe.
It really is, and she sounds absolutely amazing. Still to come, a special performance from Eden, a local artist with a powerful message as we continue to celebrate Women's History Month. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Houston is known for its huge music scene from artists like Trey the Truth, Paul Wall, and Scarface. But one local performer, songwriter, and mother, Eden, is hoping to put a bigger spotlight on the women in the industry to show them that they can have both a family and a career. I popped in on one of her recording sessions to see how her music is serving as an inspiration to so many.
Sunshine, come make my day.
Eden is unlike any other artist. From her smooth tone to her unique style, her artistry has been developed into something special.
My mom says it best because I was tuning away at like 2 and 3 years old, and she could tell that I had a knack for music because I was trying to make my own little songs even at that age on a little toy piano. So it's been basically since birth.
And since then, her creativity is being recognized by the Houston music scene and her strength being noticed by women all over.
For women specifically, no matter what age you are and no matter what your ethnic background, is to always go after your goals. You can get 5 million no's, but it only takes one yes to reach what you need.
Eden says being confident and strong in who you are is what's going to change the face of the industry for women.
First of all, that it is difficult, but it can be done. You just have to know what you're going in there for. What's the purpose? Have the plan. You have the drive. Just go and do it. Be who you're supposed to be, and that's just it. Nobody can ever deny that.
And there's no denying the way Eden's music makes people feel.
I want them to feel hopeful. I want them to feel better about themselves, and I want them to be enlightened more than anything, that life is for the living and that they should not let anything bring them down. They shouldn't let any individuals, stop them, or any situation stop them from doing what they've set out to do, and that their purpose has a meaning, and so they should always press for that.
Absolutely wonderful. I love her sound. I love her look. It just shows you how amazing and creative she can be.
Well, yeah, and also persistent, right? I love the fact that what she says, you only need one yes.
One yes, that's right. And what we're about to hear right now is one of her original songs, Reaching. It's going to be available Thursday on all music streaming platforms. But we have her in studio, of course. Eden is here to perform for us that song, Reaching. Ladies and gentlemen, Eden, take it away.
See, this is not my usual, but I hope you can vibe with it. Yeah.
Clear as day, a dream deferred. Mirages in the desert telling me that I gotta work. Looking for a hand to help me carry the thing. Live to the scene, hold up my beams and light up the scene. Now into the soil where I buried it. Father, give it life as I manage it. While you carry it, the timing couldn't be sweeter. It's slow staying the singer. They say, what you trying to do now? You're past your prime. Give it up, let go, girl, go make your dimes. Raise your kids, love your man, you'll be fine. Understand that everybody can. Everybody can. Yeah. Everybody can. Everybody can. Don't believe them. Just keep on pushing. If you give up now, you'll never know. The story hasn't ended. You got too much light to go. Tears and worry fill your head and make your progress slow. Prayer and focus is a show for where you need to go.
Listen, don't ever let anybody talk you out of your heart. What's in your spirit?
Where you need to go, yeah.
That there's something that's for you.
Where you need to go.
Go out there and get it. Go out there and do it.
Tomorrow on Houston Life, with warmer weather on the way, what to do with the kids. See the cool spot with tons of fun under one roof.
And also, I can't believe this is happening. Christine Ha, chef and winner of MasterChef, chats with us about losing her sight, but not her ambition. There are so many Christine Ha fans in the house.
Oh, for sure.
Blind Goat downtown at Bravery Chef Hall is a regular for us. If you haven't been, you got to check it out. Add it to your list.
But tune in tomorrow to hear from her for sure. And that's going to do it for us today.
Wow, what a revealing show we had.
Wasn't it lovely?
It was revealing. In more ways than one.
Stop it.
But that does it for us. We're going to send it on over to Keith and Christine in studio.
You two make me so happy.
And now we all want to go to Daytona.
Yes.
To experience the magic.
Revealing.
Not all of us.
Tex was like, I'm out.
Yeah, Texas is going to be there.
Hey guys, we're almost to Wednesday, cruising right through the week.
Tex is not making eye contact with me for some reason.
Tex, that's going to be a tough conversation, but we have faith in you, Courtney.
We'll get through it.
My mom's calling, by the way.
Okay. Hi, Mom.